Hi, welcome to this video. My name's Craig from the Sound Therapy Company, and today we're looking at what it means to be an advanced practitioner. Hi, and in today's video we're going to be looking at what do we mean when we say advanced practitioner. For me personally, I'm sharing my thoughts and ideas here in this video. It's not about having more instruments. So it's not about having 25 gongs or the biggest range of crystal balls that anybody's ever seen. It's not about being able to rattle off all the healing frequencies and have lots of different approaches and lots of different methods and techniques to use. Now, there is an element of that. We're always looking to evolve as a practitioner, and as we develop over time and have more experience of working with clients, we will naturally gain a deeper level of understanding about the process of sound. Our knowledge, our skills, our awareness does develop. Our ability to tune in and observe clients, to notice energy, all these skills do evolve over time, and the more we practice these skills, the more we work with clients. So part of this process is using sound on ourselves, and having deeper self practices helps with our sound healing journey and developing as a professional practitioner. Running alongside that, what also develops with time is working on a deeper level with clients. Now, naturally, this will start to happen that once clients start to experience some real benefits and shifts by working with sound and working with you with sound, they will start to approach you and say, I'd like to work on this, or I'd like to work on that, or I've got this going on at the moment and I'm finding that sound's really helping me. Can we do some one-to-one work around that? And so the opportunities will come up to work on a deeper level with clients. Now, it's really important at this stage that we stay within our professional boundaries, within our capabilities. So if we feel that something, if we're new to sound healing and something comes up we're unsure about, we can ask for support and advice. So one of the things we do on our training course, we have a WhatsApp group where the student cohort can support each other, so they get some peer supervision going on there. They can also post in the group, and I will answer questions, and the whole group benefits from hearing that response. But also, you're encouraged to develop your own support networks outside of the training course. So you might have your own supervision, like clinical supervision, that goes on to help support you with your journey with clients. So for me, in terms of being an advanced practitioner, as I was started off saying, me, go off on tangents? Oh, I'm a master at that. So yeah, it's not necessarily about having more instruments, about having more techniques or more methods. It is partly that, but for me, an advanced practitioner holds a really safe space for a client and holds a space where the client can really open up and be vulnerable and can really start to develop their insight and self-awareness and really do lots of their inner work. So I'm really great at supporting people who are in a transition period, who have got challenges going on and are looking to work through process, who are looking to help shift and release things that are going on for them. That requires the practitioner to really hold a safe space. So to be really sensitive, to be non-judgmental, to be open and friendly and approachable, to have really good communication skills, but also to have strong boundaries as well. We're not talking therapists. We don't want to go and start re-triggering clients. So there are techniques we can use to work on a deep level with clients, but also whilst maintaining our professional boundaries. Advanced practitioner is someone who can offer that to a client. They can offer a space where they can come in and do some really deep healing work. So on my advanced training course, which is called Resonance Sound Therapy Diploma, one of the first steps in becoming an advanced practitioner is having done our own inner work. That's having a deep sense of our own processes, of our own resistances, blockages, our own shadow aspects, and really having a deep level of self-awareness, and that we can bracket off our own process during a session with a client, and we're there completely for the client, that we're non-judgmental, we're not bringing our own projections into the session. We can sit there non-judgmentally and hold a space for the client to be open and vulnerable. So this is really about deepening as a practitioner, or actually forget the practitioner for a moment, it's really deepening as a person, as an individual. And there's a certain amount of congruence there as well, that we're not expecting the client to do anything that we've not done already ourselves. You know, we have to have done our own inner work. We have to be able to self-regulate our own emotions and be able to reflect on a deep level on our thought processes. We have to have good self-care regimes. We have to have good energy hygiene. We need to be aware of things like transference. We have to be able to have really good observation skills and be able to develop a rapport with clients, be able to develop our intuition, our energy sensing. We all do that in slightly different ways. So it's about our own practices, keeping ourselves in good health. So there's lots of things that could come under the self-care umbrella. So this is us as an individual, and then as a practitioner, being in alignment, being able to keep ourselves centered and grounded, having our own practices and regimes, and having done the inner work to be able to meet a client in that space and to hold that space for the client. The first step really is for us as an individual to come to a place of resonance. So this is being in balance, centered, grounded. As I've already said, we need to be able to achieve that firstly for ourselves before we can open a space where we can help others achieve that. So on the course, we do have a couple of frameworks that both happen to be 9-step frameworks. And the first one is for working one-to-one with clients. So this is working one-to-one with clients over a series of appointments to help them transition or move through a situation or a challenge or a set of circumstances that they find themselves in. So it's working and supporting a client over a period of time in this period of transition. The other framework is how we can offer workshops to help support clients in a similar way. So sometimes working one-to-one is the right thing to do because it offers the client a safe space. It can be really tailored to them, and if they're doing some deep inner work, one-to-one work can be really powerful. But also working as part of a group and being witnessed in your process and sharing experiences with others can be a really powerful healing tool as well. So we have a framework for offering workshops. We're using many of the same skills when we're supporting individuals or supporting groups, but there's just a few nuances that are different, slightly different approaches to it. There's slightly different feel and energy to frameworks. So in the workshop days on the advanced course, what we do is we work as a group. So you'll get to experience one-to-one work. So you'll be the practitioner and you'll be the client in one-to-one sessions. I'll facilitate some workshop sessions, so you get to experience the workshops as a participant, and then we'll look at the framework for delivering those workshops. So again, it's a very experiential, hands-on training course. So during the intensive workshop week, you'll get a real embodied experience of working with sound in a deeper way, and you'll go on your own journey with sound. So it's helping us, that first part of as a practitioner experiencing doing our own inner work. So you'll come to the course and work through some of your own stuff in a group situation and on a one-to-one basis. But also the coursework and the case studies afterwards will be a place, it's a place about developing your own practices. So coming back to, as a practitioner, developing our own routines, our own practices, our own self-care, doing our own inner work, that the coursework is partly to help you on that journey and to help you evolve as an individual, as a practitioner, and then moving on to doing case studies and working with clients on a deeper level. So as part of that process, there will be some mentoring sessions where you've been working with clients and we get together online and share. I will offer some coaching and mentoring on particular situations and clients that you're working with. So you'll also be encouraged to develop some supervision outside of the training course environment. So this may be by hooking up with somebody who can offer you clinical supervision, and I've got some contacts who can help you with that. But having somewhere you can go for support and guidance outside of the training relationship is really important, especially as we start to work on a deeper level with clients. So yeah, in terms of advanced practitioners, how we hold that space, codes of ethics, professional guidelines, standard operating procedures, which is where the frameworks come in, how we screen clients even before they come in for this deep inner work is all part of the process of how we create a safe and healing environment. So that's me sharing a few of my ideas around what it means to be an advanced practitioner. I'd really value any comments you have to make around that, any suggestions that you may have. Please put them in the comments below and we can have a conversation around it. As always, please like and subscribe. It really helps to get the content out to a wider audience. You'll also get notified of new content when it appears. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.